Explore the shadows of infamy as we uncover the stories behind the world's most notorious prisons. From the chilling isolation of Alcatraz to the controversy of Guantanamo Bay, join us on a journey through history's most intriguing cell blocks. Let's start our countdown. Sabaneta Prison. Located in Maracaibo, Venezuela, Sabaneta Prison was notorious for its extreme violence before it ceased operations in 2013. Initially designed to hold 700 inmates, the facility housed a staggering 3,700 prisoners by its closure in the early 2010s. Uniquely, the prison was managed by the inmates themselves, who established a hierarchical system dominated by gangs and leaders known as prans. One prominent pran was Macho Edwin, infamous for committing a triple homicide in the late 2000s. The environment inside Sabaneta was brutal and chaotic. In a tragic incident in 1994, prisoners set a fire and killed those attempting to flee, resulting in over 150 deaths. The prison's final year, 2013, witnessed 69 inmates killed by fellow prisoners. ADX Florence. Situated in Fremont County, Colorado, ADX Florence is a supermax prison, which is a level above maximum security, designed to contain the most dangerous criminals in the United States. These inmates are typically extremely violent and pose significant threats to prison staff, other inmates, or even national security. ADX Florence houses 359 prisoners, each confined to a small concrete cell for 23 hours daily. The harsh conditions often lead to a decline in mental health, and there have been at least 8 reported suicides among inmates. Some of the prison's most infamous detainees include the perpetrators of the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, several terrorists affiliated with Al-Qaeda, the Boston Marathon bomber, the Unabomber, Oklahoma City bomber Terry Nichols, and Mexican drug lord El Chapo. Carandiru Penitentiary. Established in 1920, Carandiru was once the largest prison in South America, accommodating over 8,000 inmates in Brazil. The prison gained notoriety due to its dismal living conditions, widespread health issues, and numerous human rights violations. Its darkest chapter unfolded during the Carandiru massacre. The incident erupted following a football game when a dispute between 2 teams escalated into a chaotic prison riot. Military police intervened, resulting in the massacre of unarmed inmates, many of whom were in defensive positions. The riot left 111 prisoners dead, with a total of 515 bullets fired. While over 60 police officers were initially convicted, subsequent trials have been declared null. Mahanga Prison. Formerly known as Gitarama Prison, Mahanga Prison in Rwanda was originally designed to accommodate 400 inmates but ended up housing a staggering 7,000. Consequently, the living conditions inside the prison are horrendous, with many prisoners suffering from gangrene due to the unsanitary conditions. Forced to stand on wet and dirty floors for extended periods, inmates face numerous severe health complications. Disturbingly, there have been reports of cannibalism among the prisoners. Bridget Chwaya from the International Committee of the Red Cross has succinctly described the conditions as completely inhumane. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to continue the remaining video. San Quentin State Prison. Established in 1852, San Quentin stands as California's oldest correctional facility and remains one of the most notorious penitentiaries in the United States. Renowned as the most densely populated death row in the nation, it has been described by the New York Times as the largest in the Western Hemisphere. Since 1893, San Quentin has witnessed over 400 executions. Throughout its history, it has housed some of America's most dangerous criminals, including Charles Manson, Richard Ramirez, and Richard Chase. Notably, the prison is characterized by its antiquated infrastructure and poor hygiene standards, with inmates receiving substandard health care. Alcatraz. Despite closing its doors in 1963, Alcatraz remains one of the world's most iconic prisons, renowned for its reputation and unique location. Situated on Alcatraz Island just off San Francisco, its remote and isolated setting made it an ideal facility for housing high-risk and dangerous offenders. Life within its walls was described as harrowing, with many inmates succumbing to insanity or taking their own lives due to the relentless violence and dismal living conditions. It earned the moniker Alcatraz due to its notorious reputation. Guantanamo Bay. Situated off the coast of Cuba, Guantanamo Bay was established in 2002 under President Bush's administration. Following the September 11th attacks, it was designated as a military prison as part of the War on Terror. The facility has faced widespread condemnation for its practice of indefinite detention without trial and the use of controversial interrogation methods such as waterboarding and sexual abuse. Several suicides and numerous suicide attempts have been reported within its walls. Although the number of inmates was reduced under the Obama administration, Guantanamo Bay remains operational. Hope you like this video and subscribe the channel. Give us an idea to convert it to video and we'll meet there.